Uh,
Hey, oh,
whoa. What was going on there?
remember I blacked out. Savage AF, man.
Did you actually say blacked out?
Come on now.
Let me tell you
Forget
something.
you.
Nah, Pedro. Let me tell you something, brother. One more pun, and your taxes will be raised.
All right. Well, I don't pay them anyways. Savage AF, forget your feelings. Facts matter, guys. We are your host. I am Black Pedro. This guy.
What's going on? This is Shang. Look like I do poetry for like food.
Yep. I look like I drink tequila.
There you go.
Savage AF, forget your feelings. Facts matter. We talk politics, hot topics, and current events in an I don't give a fluff kind of style. The
Fluff.
algorithm, I don't give a fluff. The algorithm says don't curse too early, so we keep it PG within the first 5 minutes. But in 3.5 minutes, we gonna be a cussing.
We gonna be cussing. I'm
Get
not gonna use profanity. I'm not a degenerate like my co-host
man,
here.
funk that.
See, he uses the language. I go, good lord, I am so offended.
You
Wait
can
till you hear some of the shit I'm gonna say. How about that?
just curse. Look at you.
I did?
You said shit, man. Now we're gonna get flagged and banned forever. Anyways, man, Savage AF, you can find us Monday through Friday, typically at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically, but always live on YouTube and Facebook at the same dang darn time. Sometimes IG lets us go live for like 3 seconds and then we get banned. Thank you, trolls.
At least 3 seconds. At least three
Okay.
seconds.
But in the meantime, in between time, if you ever miss us live, that's not, I guess not too much I could do about that. You kind of messed that up, but you can catch all of our shows archived on our YouTube channel. The URL is scrolling at the bottom of the screen, youtube.com/C/SavageAF World. All one
Right.
word.
And you'll get there and you'll say to yourself, you'll say to yourself, what is it that I really want out of life? And you'll say to yourself, what is it that I need to add in my life? And then you'll take your finger and you'll press it and you'll get this information. Yes, Lord. And you ring the bell and everything's okay after that.
Yeah, it won't turn you into Martin Luther King.
Oh shit. Yeah, that was my black leader tone.
Okay, no, it
Yeah.
had the preacher value to it.
It had a little preacher value to it.
Message.
Message. And also, you think that you're done there. You got your fingers ready, and you're done. We still need the ratings, and that's important. You saw if you didn't see it. Very important. Yeah, and then your thumbs. Thumbs, but give us thumbs up and it helps us out. And we know the people that never seen the show, y'all get all this information. And the people that have seen the show, I know you're tired of it. I've decided I'm gonna change up some of the look and the graphics. I'm gonna fix some of the background. We're gonna try to do it while we can because apparently the studio that we're supposed to be in hasn't followed up and got back to us.
They acting funky.
Funky ass.
But anyways, man, we'll find somewhere else to be. But in the meantime, in between time, we're right here for you. If you can't use YouTube, there's always Facebook. They don't give a darn. Savage A.F. on Facebook.
It's up top right there. You can't see it. You can't see it. It's right there.
Dots here. Add one there and one here, and then you'll find us on Facebook. And then more important than the wind or water or any other elements that make up Captain Planet, it's IG. Okay. Instagram.
Really?
Without followers on it.
Is it that important? You think it's that important?
We'll never be able to form a superhero without followers on Instagram.
How we gonna Voltron unless y'all Voltron with us? And how you do that is go to @BlackPedro. Make sure you do that @Comedian Shang on IG. Same thing Threads. Same thing Blue
Sky.
Make sure you follow us on Blue Sky because that's gonna be it. And once TikTok goes down, all y'all, all you people that TikTok, all you TikTok people that did really well, gonna have to find another way, man.
I don't know. The TikTok CEO is supposed to be sitting next to Elon and Bezos and all of them at the inauguration. So it sounds
No, but
like he knows what shoes to kiss to try and keep his platform humming.
oh, Nadia TV's in the building. Hey, yo, all right.
I also
So,
see Good Humor Wasted. Maya Baker's here. I got to hear this LL Cool J Eminem track you talking about. I don't know about it.
oh,
Damani
I heard
Jones,
it. Yeah, you haven't heard it?
Mizzo Williams,
It's
Stun.
old. It's not old, but it's been out for a while. And
Hey
by the
man,
way, looks like I'm drinking. I ain't.
nah man, he's not that fun. But we see
Wow.
y'all. Hope y'all build these bricks with us. Savage AF, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. We made it at least 5 minutes in without, or at least I did without cursing. Thank good.
Yeah, it happened.
None. Anyways,
But my motto is fuck your feelings, facts matter.
your
And the
feelings.
reason we got to say that is because we're going to be in a whirlwind, a shitnami, if you will, of misinformation that will be coming from this new old evil 4 years that we got coming up.
Yeah, you know what it is. Maya says she ain't watching that bullshit show on the 20th. Yeah, no. We all gonna boycott that. Yesterday I said if I want to watch a bunch of crackers doing cracker shit, I'll just binge Yellowstone. Also, if you want to see,
is that show good?
yeah, it's fun. Again, it it's some cowboy shit. It's a world I'll never be in and don't want to be around. So I feel safe, and as safe as I'm gonna get is on some TV show with Kevin Costner.
Here come that nigger Black Pedro.
Man, they murder is breakfast to them motherfuckers.
But yeah, January 20th, we got the thing here. It's let's make January 20th National Turn Off Your TV Day. Fuck him. Fuck all of his followers. They're gonna be gloating. They got all kind of stuff coming out now about him, and I can't take it. I'll end up hurting somebody.
If you really need to see white people doing wild shit, watch Succession or something like that. You know what I mean? Just there's plenty of TV you can watch where white people are doing crazy shit that they shouldn't be getting away with, and
yet,
you don't have to participate in the Trumpty Dumpty circus-thon.
Yeah, and I want to let you know that if you do watch it, let us know in the feed when we come back on the show if it was a shit-tastic fuckery like I think it is. I prefer violence. That's where I'm at.
That goat can fight.
That goat was getting it in. I'm gonna keep it real.
Treehead spent enough time in Montana. She's good on watching Yellowstone. All I know is if Michelle ain't going, I ain't going.
And you know what? Obama,
ain't going.
Obama, Bush, and I think it was one other one said they canceled going to his dinner. I'm like, well, hootie hoo and boo for you, motherfuckers. What? So?
Yeah, no, Maya Baker reminds us that Monday, the same day, will be MLK Day. She said, my flag is at half-mast, following in Michelle Obama's lead and standing on business, not watching. Of course. It's definitely time to cuss, Gina. Open your fucking mouth. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter.
That was harsh, man. That was.
Say that shit, girl.
That was a little bit.
Boycott that shit. I see you. All right. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. It is Thursday, January 16th. 4 more days of America. It's 3:12 p.m. on the West Coast. Get it out. Black Pedro, comedian Shane. We're gonna end today's show. I got a clip for you. This one, it's got some length to it. It's about 5 minutes, but the message is worth it.
I have a clip that's about 2 minutes, so that's not bad. So the clip I got is 2 minutes, and one is 1 minute 30 seconds. So that's not bad. I'm going to talk about a couple of things pertaining to Cali, a couple of things pertaining to the bullshit and the lies, and how Gavin Newsom is actually clapping back. And I wish the Democrats would clap back like that. Say, how about you start off with that was misinformation and lies, bitches. I like the way he started. He said, and he didn't say bitches, but he said, I'm not going to use the word. but you know what you are, bitches.
All right. Well, we'll get to that as well. With the pitchforks are coming. But before we get into that, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Thursday, January 16th, 2024. Bye-bye, Biden.
Bye-bye.
Robinette, Joseph Robinette Biden, our 46th president of the United States.
Yeah, you goddamn right I am.
His farewell speech last night. It came on just after not too long after we got off air. And so, didn't have a chance to speak on it yesterday. But, it was funny as he came with one of those messages. And at some point, he started sounding like Dwight Eisenhower. I don't know if y'all ever have watched his exit speech, but he spent that time warning us about the industrial military complex. And that shit still, blew up, as they say. And Biden was talking about like Eisenhower. And then he literally, like 2 minutes later, Biden literally goes, just like Dwight D. Eisenhower tried to warn us about the industrial military complex. So am I here? And Biden's big message, it was ominous, was that the oligarchs are a coming. And it's here to threaten our democracy. Now, what
kind of monster is the oligarch? I've heard the oligarch.
You got to catch up on your Stranger Things, okay?
The oligarchs. It sounds pretty.
It was the oligarch that they were fighting. But soon we all will be, and it won't be in the upside down. It'll be right here in your face. But Joseph Robinette Biden warned us that, these rich dudes are coming to take over our company. Freudian slip, our country. But they're going to treat it like a company, hostile takeover. Now, the one thing that worries me even more than the message is just like with Eisenhower warning us about the industrial military complex, it didn't do shit to stop that industrial military complex. So I don't think Joseph Robinette Biden's message yesterday is going to do anything to stop the oligarchs from fucking up.
But I don't think it's going to stop. But I mean, maybe it'll plant a seed into somebody's mind, and we can at least get some. But the oligarchs are coming. They are coming, and there's one right there. There's one. That's what they are. I looked it up. That's an oligarch.
Oh wow, that is ugly. Gina Emerson yells pineapple. I'm sorry, I was just saying you could curse. It might have sounded weird. My bad. You're in a safe space. Pineapples. But yeah, you're in a safe space here on Savage AF, but in America.
I mean, the bottom line is Biden last minute trying to tell us this and shit instead of just going hard in the paint. But he is 944 years old. And a lot of times people don't realize, like, I forgot some shit this morning. I went, God damn it, what did I come in this room for? So I came in here for something. Oh, shit. Yeah. To go to the bathroom. Yeah, and
that's what
I came in.
Why am I looking in the fridge?
Why am I? Yeah, this don't make no sense. Why am I doing that? But the bottom line is, I think that a lot of it with the Democrats, because I think they're absolute pussies. Not pussies. I keep saying pussies. Pussy great. Pussy strong. Pussy knocks out babies. So I'm gonna say they are wimpy punk bitches. Yeah. Because they could have went harder in the paint. Fuck it. You already lost. You out anyway. He should have left and said, by the way, Trump, I know you a bitch. Suck our dicks.
Yeah. I mean, his message was important. What the information he's trying to convey to us is exactly what we should be watching out for. But at this point, with Trumpty Dumpty 4 days out, and he'll be surrounded by billionaire CEOs at his inauguration and in his cabinets and in the dresser drawers too. It's probably too late. We've had big money in politics now for decades. So your message, Joe, is probably too late, but thanks. I hear what you're saying. We see it coming, but I mean, you're going to wait till your last 5 days to really say?
Really? It's one of those things like, really? And he's like, you goddamn right, Black Pedro. I'm pointing at you. Shut up. Security.
He's like, I've got Secret Service, so I don't know what you're planning to do, Negro. But yes, I don't know if y'all got to watch it. Chime in if you did, and let me know what you think. But yeah, it was just kind of one of those. For me, I guess ultimately it was just kind of like, yeah, bro, thanks. You know, it's like when my mom tells me to wear my seatbelt nowadays. I'm like, yeah, mom, I
got it.
I do that.
That's where you just got to go. I got it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah.
No, really, thank you, but no, thank you. But the
Really
bottom line is, I agree with you, Maya. Jasmine Crockett for president, because she's like, she at least she's one of the realists on there. But everybody else, there's a few. The cat out of Florida, the little mensch, the Jewish mensch. I love him, and he talks a lot of shit. He goes, no, 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 no. Let me help you, and he'll fucking tell him everything that's bad about him, and go, but you tell me what you think. And I can't remember his name. Rothkowitz. See, I'm using every
wow.
stereotype.
Yeah. You went into the book of stereotype. It just read the first word you saw.
Oh no! See now it's on Jewish.
I don't know. Now you're gonna get on some hit list. You type it in Jewish into your fucking search.
Yeah, Senator, Florida. Yes. Yeah, yes, I am.
Gina wants you to call him, or wanted Biden to call him a bleach blonde, bad built biscuit body.
Wow.
Baker says Jasmine Crockett for president. Well, speaking of losing, Maya, that would be the quickest way for the Democrats to lose again. And allow me to expand on that. Jasmine Crockett would be an excellent president. She is highly qualified, sharp as a tack, and does not seem to be about any of that bullshit.
But that's not what we need, though.
Well, I'm just saying, if we couldn't get Kamala Harris through,
yeah, you know why we don't need it?
Because they were questioning Kamala's blackness and all this. Ain't nobody gonna be doing that. Jasmine Crockett gonna be too black for the White House.
Blackity black, and I'm black.
I'm not. I would vote for her in a heartbeat, but she doesn't have a shot in hell.
Is it a shot in hell? Is that the word we're using?
I don't know.
I mean, they can hardly handle the fact there's a black Captain America. Their people are losing their shit. Captain America wouldn't be black.
Motherfuckers lost their shit. What the gills? By the way, my computer's freezing up, so when I drop out, just know I'm gonna drop back in.
His computer got some kind of problem. I think his computer got syphilis.
It's got the oligarch.
Yeah, I think something's wrong with it.
In my computer right now, and they don't want us talking about it.
But no, I really do honestly think that Biden, you got to still look at Biden's record. And Biden's record actually was really not that bad. Oh, shit. There he goes. But everybody in the feed, Biden's record really wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as they try to make it seem. This is bullshit. And I'm going to let y'all know he definitely did not fuck it up like they fucked it up. So they definitely fucked it up. So I want to see how people respond to him. But he's gonna disappear and go, walk off into the sunset. That's what's gonna happen. And I ain't mad at him. It's a stressful fucking bit. To be president, you gotta be stressed out of your mind to deal with that bullshit. And you gotta constantly lie. That's why Jimmy Carter was like, fuck this. But Joe Biden leaving, I'm telling you right now, Joe Biden leaving. My thing is Joe Biden leaving. Let's keep it real. Even if he did the best job ever, they still wouldn't have gave him no love. Why are we always acting surprised about the shit? They wouldn't have gave him no fucking love. But let me let y'all know some of the shit that he did do, so you do know that he rocked out the way he rocked out. And I'm sick of people saying the shit that's not true, which is the bullshit. And everybody in the feed, and I wish somebody in the feed would say something. Say something. because I'm about to tell you what the real there he is. And let me tell you something else that Pedro did. He ain't even back yet. So yeah. So I went down to is he yeah, so I went down to the police station. I picked Pedro up. Oh shit! Hey, what's up, Pedro?
Yeah, man, I beat them charges.
And I picked him up, and they were like, can you keep a leash on him? I said, hey man, he's a grown ass man. I can't make him stop doing that. And then I dropped off the hobo ho and I kept it moving.
Hey, man.
No, but I'm gonna tell you, since Biden is leaving, let's keep it real. This is some of the things that Biden did leave with: 2.9% inflation, which is actually really good. 4.1% unemployment, 43K Dow Jones, manufacturing boom. Can't ignore that shit. Gaza ceasefire, suck our dicks. Infrastructure boom, suck our dicks. Fastest economy recovery. And this is the facts. This ain't some shit you made up. He handled COVID far superior to Trump and the Medicare 2K prescription drug cap. Even though they're trying to overturn it, even though I make fun of him and I think he's an old fuddy-duddy, he's like, hey, I did do my thing. He did.
He was an effective president, not a good candidate for a second term. But that's water under the bridge at this point, guys. So yeah, but I think the important thing to take away from, and we're going to cap the show with a continuation of this conversation. The thing to take away from it is that, you know, the oligarchs, they're here to take over our government, to take over your rights, freedom. They don't care about none of that.
They're coming.
Go work on the moon, you.
They're coming.
Slave. That's what's headed our way, and we'll give the other end of that at the end of the show. But in the meantime, in between time, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. I know, Shane, you wanted to talk about some things dealing with Newsom and whatnot in the state of California.
Well, the state of California, there's a video I found, and I think that pretty much sums it up. Y'all making up shit. I like the fact Newsom came out hard in the paint and said, yo, fuck that. That's not true. Y'all making shit up. That wasn't her. By the way, that's bullshit. So this is something I want y'all to know that is really what went on.
Trump is blaming Gavin Newsom for the wildfires in Los Angeles. Let's do a fact check. First, let's establish what caused these wildfires. It's dangerously dry in Los Angeles right now. LA has only had 0.29 inches of rain since May. That's the least they've had since 1877. Then, as you can see down here, a terrible windstorm broke out with 50 to 80 mile per hour winds at the same time that wildfires broke out, and wind plus wildfires equals catastrophe. Now here's where Trump comes in, because he sees a story like this with fire hydrants running dry in Southern California as they're trying to fight these fires and goes, oh, it must be Gavin Newsom's fault. Trump claims that Newsom is to blame because he didn't divert a bunch of water from Northern California to Southern California, instead opting to keep that water in the north to protect specific species of fish. But here's the thing. LA didn't run out of water. This is an infrastructure problem, not a supply problem. Because the demand for this kind of fire was 4 times greater than anybody had ever seen. And as you can see down here, the city allocates water based on need. So they don't have hydrants full of water to fight 1,000 fires at a time. They're designed to fight 1 or 2 fires at a time. And despite all those limitations, only 20% of hydrants actually went dry. And again, it's not a supply issue. LA has the water already to divert back to those hydrants that went dry and get them the amount that they need. So it's obvious what Trump is trying to do by blaming Gavin Newsom. He's pretending that this entire thing could have been avoided if only Gavin Newsom had diverted water from Northern California to Southern California. But just a basic accounting for the facts proves that that is bullshit. LA has enough water supply to handle this fire. What they don't have is an infrastructure designed to handle a fire 4 times worse than they've ever seen. This will undoubtedly be a difficult lesson for Los Angeles to learn in how they have to climate-proof their city. But that's what this is. It's a set of very unfortunate circumstances, mostly caused by climate change and some historic levels of drought. It's not Gavin Newsom's fault. It's not Donald Trump's fault. It's the fault of a lot of bad circumstances. So obviously, I rate Donald Trump's claims as false.
That is what it is. I like the way he broke it down. Basically telling you, this is some bullshit. Trump, anybody out there that thinks that, I see a lot of Californians saying, Gavin Newsom, he fucked it up. No, he didn't. It wasn't all him. It's called nature. It's called the world. And that's the way shit goes. It calls global warming. It's called a lot of shit.
Bass,
Yeah, and they want to get rid of Karen Bass. But, if that's the case, there's a lot of people we need to let go.
The mayor of LA, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
She's a former congresswoman representing a district here in LA. She was my congresswoman for years, but now she's mayor.
Maya, exactly.
She's asking. Gina's asking Maya, or signifying with Maya, because Maya asked, "Can someone explain why they want to undo the insulin cost cap?"
They're assholes.
Well, no, I mean that's what we're talking about with the oligarchy, plutocracy shit. It's rich ass, mega, infinitely rich corporations or industries like Big Pharma will shell out mad money to politicians to undo these caps, and the politicians will get money. Thank you, LG. It's just all dollar signs, Maya. That's all. Like, why wouldn't they want to? Why would they want a cap on their product? It's something that people needs, and they can basically just charge.
So they just want all of us the pertaining to all the medications just to fucking. That's what they want us to do. So, yeah. But if we're all dead, where do you get your profit? Come on, guys, think it through. If you keep having us die, then you won't make any money to buy your, hooker helicopters.
That's why they stop abortions, to keep having people to kill.
Good point.
See, it's all tied together, guys. Don't worry. They'll just make more people, Maya. Okay, it's fine. Even if we have to take it.
Robots.
Just grab them.
Why do y'all give some of the dumbest but greatest shit? Yeah, robots. We'll just go with robots.
That's what it is. So yeah, that just to answer that quick question, that's why they do that. And obviously, anytime Trump says anything, a simple fact check will prove him to be a liar. And the simplicity of just saying this is what it was, this is not what it was. Stop your bullshit. I think that's the problem. And the reason I do give Gavin Newsom, and once somebody said I can deal with his slickness as long as he's effective, he's effective in giving the message. And he is definitely an effective messenger. It's like, yo, you buying into bullshit. It's all bullshit. This is not what you think. Trump, instead of saying stuff like, hey, we got your back, we're going to help California, he said the other shit. And then, what's his name? The little dweeby dude that is the head of, what's his name? Robinson or Williams? He got a black ass name. Everybody, somebody in the feed, help me. I'm not sure you're talking about, dog.
The dude, he
you like the guy with arms.
The guy, they was gonna kick him out.
He uses lips to talk.
He's gonna kick him out the thing, and he's real religious, and he tells his kid to make sure he don't watch too much porn.
Oh, Mike Johnson.
Mike Johnson, yeah, the real black, regular black name, right? Mike Johnson. He's basically saying, if y'all don't do what we say, and plus Trump don't like California, we ain't giving you no money. I just feel like, I like what Gavin Newsom said. Imagine if we did that to New Orleans or any other state that we give. I thought they were the fifth. We're the fourth biggest economy in the fucking world. Who you talking to, bitch? That's what I see. Who in the wide world are you talking to, bitch? Does Wayne Brady got to smack a bitch? That's what I felt like when he was saying this shit. It was gangster. And that's how I feel we should roll with it. We should be like, how about we cut off all taxes that go to all of these other states and you handle your own business, you bitches? That won't happen. It won't happen. I just want the Democrats to man up, fucking beef up. Tell them fuck you and eat a bag of dicks or something.
Yeah, you know, a lot of them make money off of this game too, no doubt. Yeah, and you know, but you know, I still think most Democrats find a way to try and fight for, you know, the general population to, you know, to be able to get a slice of this pie, even though they're getting bigger slices. But the Republicans, them some greedy motherfuckers, man. Like they don't know when enough is enough. Like they gotta have everything.
Everything. Well, I mean, that's the same thing. If you look at, yeah, let's go all the way back to the Tulsa riots. It's like you're like, say, hey, handle your business, take care of your shit. Black people go take care of their shit. They get jealous and go, fuck them. We come in, they kill a bunch of people in the Tulsa riots. And Tulsa massacre. I can't believe I said riots. Massacre. They take their stuff, they take their land, they take their buildings, they burn shit out. That is the nature of if you look at snow heathens. If you look at snow heathens across the world, all they do is try to come in and take other shit from other people. The Native American Indians or Native Americans, same thing. I'm trying to avoid saying that.
Just natives.
Just natives. What they do with them, same shit. Oh, we down for you. We down for you. Hey man, you look a little cold. Why don't you take this blanket? They continually do shit like this, and it kills me where Black people keep continuing to act surprised. Stop being surprised. Stop it.
Although Tulsa massacre is different than you know, what's going on here, because you know, like in Altadena, for example, this isn't going to be a mob of really ignorant, poor white people who are basically just jealous that you know, Black people are doing well. You know, in Altadena, what you're probably going to see is Black people losing generational wealth through corporate oligarchical means and mechanisms, right? Like
that's a word. That's a word.
Yeah, oligarchical. They're going to come in. The corporations are going to come in and you know, either take that land or find a way to steal it, or seriously reduce the value. Like I said yesterday, some dude in the Palisades allegedly got offered $1.3 million for a $10 million house that burned down from the insurance company. But all of that is to say, I'd like to get into our last topic, which we seem to have landed at anyways, because we're talking about oligarchs, plutocrats, and all other kind of cats.
Plutocrats.
Yeah.
It just sounds like it doesn't sound real. Plutocrats.
Yeah, man.
Oligarchs.
I mean, all words are made up, but yeah, these do sound like mythical characters from a Greek saga. But they are real and they are amongst us, and they are probably even more monstrous than the Demogorgon or the Kraken or whatever the hell that is. God damn. Is that his? It looks like two legs, and that's his penis.
No.
Face octopus.
No, that's his face, and those are his arms. Apparently, dude been in the gym. What kind of shit is that? Not only is it a giant monster, the motherfucker's buffed and ready to fight.
Yeah, I mean, most monsters, it just seems like they're always either ripped or really, really strong. It's, you know,
they're geared up. They geared up. Yeah,
it's like the only just amorphous, whatever.
And ladies, imagine this guy going down on you. Oh my God.
Well, speaking of monsters, the ones that Biden is trying to warn us about should actually be listening to this guy, and he's one of them. This is from a TED Talk, apparently, from, according to the graphic, 10 years ago. So assuming that's all accurate and whatnots, this would be around then 2014, 15.
Yeah.
A TED Talk from, this is a 5-minute flick, but I think that the message is important. So listen up, y'all. Gather around, children.
Don't know me, but I am one of those 0.01 percenters that you hear about and read about, and I am by any reasonable definition a plutocrat. And tonight, what I would like to do is speak directly to other plutocrats, to my people, because it feels like it's time for us all to have a chat. Like most plutocrats, I too am a proud and unapologetic capitalist. I have founded, co-founded, or funded over 30 companies across a range of industries. I was the first non-family investor in Amazon.com. I co-founded a company called The Quantive that we sold to Microsoft for $6.4 billion. My friends and I, we own a bank. I tell you this, unbelievable, right? I tell you this to show that my life is like most plutocrats. I have a broad perspective on capitalism and business, and I've been rewarded obscenely for that with a life that most of y'all can't even imagine. Multiple homes, a yacht, my own plane, etc., etc., etc. But let's be honest, I am not the smartest person you've ever met. I am certainly not the hardest working. I was a mediocre student. I'm not technical at all. I can't write a word of code. Truly, my success is the consequence of spectacular luck, of birth, of circumstance, and of timing. But I am actually pretty good at a couple of things. One, I have an unusually high tolerance for risk. And the other is, I have a good sense, a good intuition about what will happen in the future. And I think that that intuition about the future is the essence of good entrepreneurship. So what do I see in our future today, you ask? I see pitchforks, as in angry mobs with pitchforks. Because people like us plutocrats, because while people like us plutocrats are living beyond the dreams of avarice, the other 99% of our fellow citizens are falling farther and farther behind. In 1980, the top 1% of Americans shared about 8% of national wealth, while the bottom 50% of Americans shared 18%. 30 years later, today, the top 1% shares over 20% of national wealth, while the bottom 50% of Americans share 12 or 13. If the trend continues, the top 1% will share over 30% of national wealth in another 30 years, while the bottom 50% of Americans will share just 6. You see, the problem isn't that we have some inequality. Some inequality is necessary for a high-functioning capitalist democracy. The problem is that inequality is at historic highs today, and it's getting worse every day. And if wealth, power, and income continue to concentrate at the very tippy top, our society will change from a capitalist democracy to a neo-feudalist rentier society like 18th century France. That was, France before the revolution and the mobs with the pitchforks. So I have a message for my fellow plutocrats and zillionaires, and for anyone who lives in a gated bubble world. Wake up. Wake up. It cannot last. Because if we do not do something to fix the glaring economic inequities in our society, the pitchforks will come for us for no free.
I'm gonna cut it there because that's basically the message. The pitchforks are coming. So when Biden warns us of these oligarchs, or as he refers to them, plutocrats, a plutocracy, for those who don't know, when a society is run by the wealthy, so a plutocrat would be, a person who rules, and gets their power through their wealth. He admitted to being one. We see it happening with Elon, with Bezos, right? Like guys that are just willing to spend gobs of money that mean nothing to them in
to
return
have crazy influence, right? Influence.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the fact that like people are saying unsurprising in the feed, saying that what did you say? LG.
He was honest about his privileged upbringing. LG.
Well, the one thing he ignored was what?
No. He was a product of luck in terms of birth circumstance.
It would have been nice to hear him say what. I'm
No, I mean,
white.
he knows what he
know.
said.
I know we know, but the bottom line is when you see people like that, then push back. I want to see a little bit more knuckle up. I want to see a little bit more. And you know who does do that? Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban does talk that shit, and he does really try to. He knows how privileged he is. He knows exactly what's going on with it, and he is going against some of the other ones. He doesn't like Elon. He doesn't like how Bezos is doing things. The fact that he did they tried to tip the scales when it came to the election. I like the fact that another billionaire, and he's Mark Cuban's up there. Like he's one of the rarefied air, billionaires that got it like that. To see him talk shit, I think we need a little bit more people that come out of the woodwork that are billionaires and are close to billionaires to speak out like that. And it ain't gonna happen. I don't think there's going to be a lot of them.
Well, I mean, you heard the dude too. He also said that he has a great intuition or good intuition about what's going to happen in the future, and his pitchforks. So it's going to happen because they're going to abuse this power to a limit that can't be withstood by a majority population. Like you can't make this many people poor, struggle, and fight for life like this. Like they're
so what do you well, Pedro, I suggest what I always suggest. Come on, finish it for me, Pedro. What do you think we should do? That if it was on me, come on, you know what I'm gonna say. Come on, man. Anybody in the feed know what I'm gonna say?
I think we should watch more videos like the one we just saw. Read up on history.
No,
you'll understand what's going to happen.
No. I hear you.
Said it.
That's cute and all. Look at how, you know what? A lot of the ladies always say that about, oh, who's that comic working with you? That's Pedro. He's so cute. All right. But this is what I think we should do. I think we should capture these motherfuckers, use either nets or like big hole, and then put a dollar sign over it. And when they walk over it, they fall into the hole. Then we capture these motherfuckers, right? And then we take them, all of them. We take them to like a meat slaughterhouse, and then we hang up on a hook, and we eat each one of them. But let the other one watch us eat the other one, and say, "You next."
Right.
That's what I
make a stuff out of their children, and
right. I think that we should do it that way. Now, I'm not condoning flat out murder. It's just that you making us so poor. Now we're hungry. I can't buy no eggs because it's $795 an egg. So I got to eat something. Why not a CEO?
You got Breezy JJ's inventing games now. Big billionaire game hunting.
Wow. How many people still on the same page?
You got to work on your trap though, Shang, because like leaving $1 out or even a couple.
No, a dollar sign.
Just the sign.
Yeah, and they go, "Oh, more money to stake." And
like,
then
I once heard a stat like about Bill Gates that he makes so much money that if he was walking down the street and dropped $100 bill, it would cost him more to stop and pick it up than it would to just keep going.
Wow. I mean,
so just leaving money on the floor, like it'd have to be.
I mean, that's where I'm at. I'm at that level. And I want all y'all to know something. I'm going to open my wallet right now. And I'm going to show you how I'm rocking. This is how much money I got.
No, see, you guys aren't thinking right. I'm telling you, you can't bribe them with the shit they already have, right? Ms. Adverb says leave out fake gold bars. What the reason you use fake gold bars because they got the gold bars.
Yeah, they got the real deal gold bars.
So they're gonna know they're fake because they're like, I own all the gold, you idiot. So that's what they're gonna say. So what you got to do is leave a couple of black babies out over a trap with signs on them that say "free slaves, take one."
and then they come and reach for one. The babies are on a string. They fly up. They go into the hole. I see, man. See, when you work together on future cannibalism, it works out better. It works out better. I just think the only way they're going to listen, if you look at what Egypt did, the only way they're going to listen is thousands and thousands of people in a revolution that is threatening violence. It has to be threatening violence. It can't be just, you listen to us because you're so wrong, Mr. Billionaire. No, you have to do that, or you can't hit him in the pockets. You just said he could drop $100 and it would be more for him to stop, and he would lose money. So, but it wouldn't if he lost a kidney. I bet you that motherfucker would stop then.
Yeah.
I'm just saying murder. Look, everybody in the feed, I'm not saying we should murder everybody. There's some good billionaires, probably one or two, but the rest of them, hey, I think we need to slow roast them. Slow roast these bitches. Boycotts don't work. Stop it, Maya. Stop it.
But
boycott.
Now this is the thing. Maya's drinking. Instead of leaving the money out to lure them, the best way to hurt them, and we know this from Trading Places, like Billy Ray Valentine said,
make them poor.
Is to make them broke. It's to make them poor, or take profits from them. So, a real organ. I mean, that's why I was boycotting the NFL. And I would always preach that if
what happened with that, Pedro?
If black people, I mean, I did it 7 years. I didn't watch the NFL for 7 years.
Oh, but now because Detroit is in the playoffs.
Yeah, last year I started, and I only watched the Lions. Like I haven't watched any other game at all in the past 2 seasons. I have only watched Lion games.
Well, Detroit deserves
it. I put my eyes on the screen for a second, but I am not tuning in. And I also Pirates stream all the games. I didn't pay for them either. So.
Wow. So you're just gonna say that on an open forum?
I mean, fuck you.
I also steal a lot of their merchandise.
I'm splicing straight from the CIA. It's amazing.
By the way,
I haven't the internet in years.
By the way, these fake credit cards, that's what I do all day. Like, why don't you just implement? And now you implementing me with your criminality. The fuck? Now we got to both go on the run. All right, man.
Johnson asking silly questions, but you could just look this up. Who's the running back for the Lions? You don't understand that the Lions have the best tandem in the league. They're called Sonic and Knuckles. Sonic being Jahmyr Gibbs out of Alabama. Probably one of the fastest guys in the whole league. And then a beast, Knuckles, is David Montgomery, who we acquired from Chicago.
And by the way, and the backup running back or linebacker is your mother.
They call her Long Fang Wilson or Johnson.
I didn't know if you know that or not, but your mother has basically on the 1 yard line. She pretty much stops everybody.
Not they say she puts the roar in whore.
Yeah, she's pretty thick and powerful. And I know you're gonna try to use a fat joke with me. That ain't gonna work soon. By April, it ain't gonna work. By April, I got a plan. And if you met me in person, you would say the same thing. I'm gonna be weighing 112 pounds because I'm gonna cut off a leg.
There you go. You weren't using that one anyway.
There's ways to lose weight, and that's what my plan is.
That's body parts.
Body parts. Just what happened to your torso? Hey, I cut it down, man.
He wasn't using it, man.
He wasn't using it. But no. Wow. Miss Avra comes in hot. His mother is his father. Yes.
Damn.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Technically, that's true for me.
We're going to sidetrack from the pitchforks that come in with the rich people. Hopefully, I still say we eat the rich. That's the way to really threaten them. I think a slow roast with a nice seasoning, have a dude stand over to him while he's cooking and do this. That's the plan. Now, pertaining to the Detroit Lions, I'm going to say something to you, and I don't want to hear it because my other team already lost. And my other team lost too. Both my teams lost. Detroit Lions are going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man, the Lions won again.
I didn't want to put that out there, but they're going to the Super Bowl.
I already requested that Sunday off, dog. I just feel it in my bones, dog.
So you already ahead of time said now, but who they gonna play? I already know who they gonna play.
Speaking of running games, this Saturday, the Washington Commanders, while they are a hot team and very talented, they have one of the worst run defenses in the league, and we have one of the best running offenses in the league. I think that's going to be a tough show for them, and David Montgomery will be back after a couple weeks off from an injury. Jahmyr Gibbs in the last week of the season 2 weeks ago proved that he can be the number one back or 1A because they kind of run 1A, 1B, but he can be a 1A. And I think that's going to be a tough day for Washington's run defense, which will set up all kind of play action, which is really where the Lions' advantage offensively comes in.
So and when they play, but who they gonna play?
They're playing Washington.
No, I know, but in the Super Bowl,
Philly in the conference championship. To be honest, it's gonna be Bills or Chiefs, I believe, in the Super Bowl.
I think it's gonna be the Chiefs.
I'd rather see the Chiefs. I think we're a tougher team than them, to be honest. The Bills played us tough, and that's one of our 2 losses. I know the Lions would love to run that back too, so I think they'd be highly motivated for that game.
And I'm gonna tell you who else would be highly motivated: YT's mother, because she's like, "Damn, I let 2 of them get past me."
That's right. I got double teamed again.
God damn, they have to double team YT Johnson's mother. They have to. Like, I mean, that's what she was doing before she got in football. Oh, double teamed. I'm sorry, YT. You started it.
JJ said the Eagles do not want to play Detroit. I mean, I don't know who wants to. There's these clips going around of Washington fans last week saying we want Detroit. We want, like, they were hyped to come to the city and do the thing. But it's like, I don't know if you really know what you're talking about, dog. Like, the Lions are rough, man. They're a rough team. Like, it's a real thing. As a guy who's seen the complete opposite for almost 40 years now, this team is real as fuck.
Wow. Yeah, Miss Ever just coming out the box hot. Listen, I know we talked about a lot of stuff. We only got a few more minutes left. There was one thing I wanted to add in because I hope the rich get they do fall. I hope they fall at least a little bit. God damn. Walk down the street, drop 100, and it would be, man, come on, man. That's crazy. But this is something I found. I had posted. I had closed captioned it. And I think this is how Americans are for real. Y'all tell me.
Look, enough of this woke crap. We just want the best, most qualified person for the job. It doesn't matter what their race or sexual orientation is. Oh, okay, then how about for president, we elect an extremely qualified lawyer who's worked in all 3 branches of government and is literally the current vice president. And what race and gender would that candidate be? Well, she's a black South Asian woman. Yeah, fuck that. We're gonna go with the white racist game show host. Okay, for Secretary of Defense, how about a 4-star general combat veteran who's served in the military for 41 years, who also happens to be black? Fucking CRT bullshit. We're gonna go with the drunk white Fox News host. What else you got? Okay, well, for the Los Angeles fire chief, we were kind of hoping we could get the person who graduated at the top of their class in firefighting school, and then went on to be a firefighter for 25 years, working in basically every office in the department, and was so good at her job, she was hired for the Homeland Security Advisory Council. Does she like chicks? Yes, she is in fact a lesbian woman. DEI!
That is how they think. Everything. Pedro, real smart, handle his business, whatever. The reason he got it, DEI, critical race theory, they always want to minimize our actual achievements. And when I saw that, I thought that is exactly how they think. That is what the Republicans are right now. Anybody that's of color, it had to be you slipped through the cracks. And like the one guy said that if he sees a black pilot, he gets nervous if he was hired because of DEI. or he could have been one of the best pilots, you cunt. I that video made me realize, and even though I already realized it, and I know you realize it, Pedro, is we got some work to do. We got a lot of work to do to even, if we're still alive, to change the minds of these fucking idiots.
Oh, no. I have zero work to do to change any of their minds. That is the thing I let go of. That's why I don't go back and forth with these people. You know, it's not my job, dude. Like, all the info is out there. They're not being fooled. They're not even being lied to. They're being told what they want to hear, what they want to believe, and they regurgitate it all day. I will not be spending any of my energy going forward trying to convince cracker-minded, knuckle monkey, hippo biscuit ass giraffe-tangs about the fucking that my value and what how black people are great. No, fuck all of that shit.
You don't want to do it?
They have all the work to do.
They have the work to do. So I was putting it on you. I was putting it on you and me.
No.
But I guess not. See, the bottom line is, if you look at the way that they okay, there's a comic. Jeff Garcia said his ex-wife is going to think he's an asshole anyway, so fuck it. Might as well just be an asshole. Because you're going to think the shit anyway. You're going to think the shit anyway, no matter what we say, no matter how much we convince you, no matter how much we say he's a 4-star general with fucking 40 years of experience. You rather have the drunk, white-faced talk show host. Yeah, you'd rather have him. We get it. But still, I thought maybe we could reach a few of them. But apparently, it's not our job.
Listen, the show is here. We talk what we talk. We say a lot of wild shit, but you know, we spit literature on this show, and you know, that if they want to tag along and learn something, but that's not what they do. And sitting there talking to them, like, I've already had the conversations where you give them the truth, you give them the facts, and then they'll just pause and be like, I just love Trump. I just don't know. I just love him. You know what I mean? Like, they'll just down on any truth, and just like, it doesn't matter to them. So to try and teach them now or make them see light, it's like, nah, bro. They
don't even drag. Only time we drag them into the light if they're, if their skin is sensitive.
If it's a traffic light, I'll drag them right out into the middle.
That's what I'm talking about, Pedro. That's the kind of language I like.
That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm not wasting breath and air and brain cells trying to convince you that I shouldn't be enslaved or whatever.
Let me tell you why you shouldn't have me.
Let me tell you about why I like freedom.
Okay, let me tell you something about not being shackled I enjoy. One, I chafe. I don't like that. And shackles make me chafe. But remember this before we go. Let's make January 20th National Turn Off Your TV Day. Don't watch the shit. Don't give it any energy from the standpoint of ratings. So he knows he gets low ratings. And I hope that it rains real bad. I hope it snows. I hope locusts. I don't know if that can still happen. I'm shooting for locusts. Locusts. And I hope that a plane crashes right in the area with nobody on it, because I don't want nobody to die. Well, yeah. All right. I want a plane of MAGA to crash right on the lawn, right in front of the inauguration.
You know what I want to do? I want to invite all MAGA out. What MAGA should do is show up to the inauguration, storm the Capitol again, but this time they should all act like they're FBI or BLM people, and then that would really help Trump's case. So I'm inviting them back down. It's going to be a wild time, and just go storm the Capitol again. But this time, just tell everybody you're BLM and FBI, and you'll still get arrested.
You'll still get arrested.
And
but the way it's been going, they probably get off.
But he wouldn't pardon them if they were FBI, BLM. See,
goddamn, I hate America right now. I really do.
Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. I gotta get out of here.
All right. Check it out. Got shows coming up. All right, real quick. Ice House, Saturday, 18th, 9:30. Burbank, Sunday, January 19th, 7 p.m. Vegas, free guest list. Check it out. Inbox me on, DM me on IG. I'll get you in. January 27th through the 2nd. And then Cancun, February 20th through the 24th, the LOL Comedy Experience. Be down there unless these people cancel on me again or some shit. But I'll be there. So go to my website, iamshang.com, and you can get tickets and nude pictures of White T's mama.
Woo! The first one.
Okay. Yeah, but they got the pads. She has the pads on, but everything else, butt ball naked.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ball being the key word. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. We'll be back tomorrow. You'll be back tomorrow, Shane?
Yeah.
All right, man. 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. In the meantime, in between time, if you are white and you voted for Donald Trump, you are either really, really rich, really, really racist, or both. If you are not white and you voted for Donald Trump, you are dumb.
Dummy.